Okay, this is part 2 of my video, and I've just explained in part 1 of how I want to approach 2022, and this is one of the ways. I was saying that my word for the year or my attitude is going to be La Vie en Rose, which means the literal translation is life in pink, okay? Life in rosy hues. That's kind of the French meaning. It's also to look at the bright side of life, think positively, to be optimistic, but also sometimes when you're translating stuff, especially from a romance language, it's a feeling more than words. The saying is like a feeling, and so pretty much the feeling of the La Vie en Rose is to look at life through rose-colored glasses. And I thought, that's what I've been missing for so many years. That's what I want to get back to, is rose-colored glasses. And then if the worst happens, okay. But if I'm always looking through dark glasses and the worst doesn't happen, okay. But I wasted all that time with my dark glasses on and it didn't happen. So this is kind of the thing I want, the feel. So there's another saying that I thought of as I was writing this out, and it's dolce far niente. It's Italian, and it means the art or the sweetness of doing nothing. Scott and I have been spending time on the couch, staring at the fire, talking, doing nothing. Now, of course, we're not going to do that all the time, but you know what? We can do it some of the time. We can do nothing. We've been doing something for 40 years of our marriage, going full steam ahead. You know what I mean? And I need to look at this time. I feel like, okay, this is really weird, but I feel like in America, there's a negativity towards doing nothing or relaxing or spending a whole day piddling or something. It seems like we're just saying goals, goals, goals. You just have to be going towards something, always working, always working, always working. And I'm trying to find that balance because I do have some projects I want to do that are not outside and not house project related. So I also want to find dolce far niente, the art of doing nothing, the sweetness of doing nothing. And the first place I heard that saying was in an episode of, what was it? Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke Show had a whole thing about dolce far niente. So I love the sound of that. I love the words. I love La Vie en Rose. It's French. Of course, I love something French. But the Italian thing has a little thing to it too. I'll tell you about that in another video. So then I was sitting there and I was so excited. I was sitting in my bed. I was so excited. I started writing stuff. I got this thing for Christmas. Well, I bought it for myself because it came 2 to a pack. I gave one to my mom and I kept one. It's this little tablet. Okay? And it's got this built-in pen that you pop out and you write. I don't know if you can see. You write, it's green under there. You write, and then you push this button and it disappears. I have been doodling with this so much till the battery died already. And Scott goes, oh my gosh. I said, no, I've been playing with it for hours and hours and hours, constantly. So I was writing on here about dolce far niente and La Vie en Rose, and I was drawing roses on it, and I was trying to draw rose-colored glasses, but it didn't work out. So I stopped because I thought, I can't keep this. You can't keep this. The best thing you could do if you really like something you put on it is take a picture of it, and I don't want to start doing that. This is just temporary stuff that you can just doodle and think and write and plan and then just erase it. But it can be in your brain. I have to physically write something out for it to enter my brain. I can't just hear it or see it or read it. I have to write it down. That's how my brain works. As I'm thinking about life in pink, which is another translation, or life in rosy hues, La Vie en Rose, I thought pink. And I was in my bedroom, and my walls in my bedroom are pale pink. I love pink. I love pink. So I started thinking about pink. And I thought, pink can be my word. Pink can be my favorite word. Besides La Vie en Rose or rosy hue and all that. So I grabbed my iPad and I found some rose-colored sunglasses, excuse me, on the on Amazon. So I'm gonna order some rose-colored sunglasses. Not really to wear, but just to have. And then I started thinking about pink things I have all around the house. So I want to, I want to buy roses this year. I want to just, and when I replant some flowers in my flower bed, they're all going to be pink. That's going to be my color of the year. So then I started thinking about P words. And I thought, what do I want in my life? What do I want in my life? And I just said pink. And then I started writing words that started with P. I want to be passionate, playful. I want to have pleasure. I want to be patient. I want to have pizzazz. I want to be peaceful. I want to have peace. I want to have peacefulness. I want to pray. I want to be surrounded in prayer. Paradise. I want to be patient. I want to pamper myself. I want to be pleasing to others. I want to be pretty. I want to see prettiness in my surroundings. I want to be polite. I want to be proud. I want to remain petite. I'm petite in stature, but I need to be more petite in my weight. I want to be persistent when I'm working towards something. I want to be proactive. I want to just not avoid. I have a terrible avoidance problem, and that makes me worry and fret. So I want to be proactive. I want to do things properly. I want progress in my life. I want to see my potential. I want to be posh. I want to be poetic. One of the things I want to do is start writing poetry. I was inspired by Jennifer L. Scott. So I want to have plush surroundings. When I lay in my bed is so plush now, the way we've got our blankets and everything. It's just so cozy. I want to be popular. I want to be popular on YouTube. I want to be more positive. I want to plan loosely. Let's see, where did I leave out? Positivity. I want to party. I want to have a party atmosphere more than I do. I want to have plenty of things. I want to find plenty in what I already have. I want to find plenty in what I already have. I want to make promises. I want to keep promises. I want to be prepared. I want to be proper. I want to be prompt. I always want to be prompt. I want to be more pleasant to my husband. I want to be precise. I want to be poised. I want to be pliable. I want to see the poignancy of life. I want to be placid. I want to be picturesque. I want to be personal with people. I want to persevere. And then the last two words were peachy, and I want to be a good patriot. So that is what I wanted to share today. That's what I want to share today. And so on the back of this vision board, which kind of has pink on it already, I want to make this my pink vision board. I'm going to do pink, a lot of pink things on it to remind me to think pink. And that all goes to my theme of the year. So I guess this year, instead of goals and things like that, I have a theme that will help me reach my goals, which are all inside. All my goals are inside, I don't have a goal of making money or trying to make more money. I don't have specific things, but I know. I have a pink lighter. I know that I want, oh look, I have pink-ish scissors. Anyway, I want to use my new internal feeling to achieve goals that I don't know yet. Goals that the Lord hasn't given me yet. So the last thing I'll share today, let me see how much time I have. Okay, the last thing I'll share today is that Scott and I have found a church. We're so excited about it. We were going to a church here on our little island, our peninsula thing, and it was just so tiny, and it just wasn't for us. Everybody was elderly, like really elderly, and they'd all known each other forever, and there just wasn't, Anyway, we found this church. It's over at Orange Beach, and we've been 3 times, and we love it. And what's super fun is they have a bunch of small groups that there's a couple small groups for men, but there's a whole bunch of small groups for women, and they're kind of along different themes, I guess. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but there's also a couples group that we're going to go to, which is going to be hard because we're not that kind of people, but we want to make friends. Our goal not goal, but one of the things I want is to make friends. And you're not going to make friends sitting in your house. So we've got to get out now that we're here every Sunday and he's not tired all the time. We're going to go to church, and we want to get involved, and we also want to get involved in some kind of charity type of work, or we don't know. We'll see what that looks like, but that's something else we want to do, is do something to help others. I guess would be something that we want to do. So if you haven't done a vision board, if you haven't set your goals, if you want something different, I thought I would share my kind of weird roundabout way of setting a goal for my insides. And I'm not going to take off my rose-colored glasses anymore. I'm going to wear them. And then when tragedy, if tragedy strikes and sad things happen in my life, that's okay. That's going to happen. And so I'm not going to be dancing around when sad things happen, but I do want to have this internal pink outlook just for me, just for my life, because it's been really hard this past year, 2 years, 3 years. So I need a new outlook, and I also need some new clothes, and I'm going to get some pink shirts or a pink scarf or something pink. That's what this is, a big huge blanket scarf. So anyway, that's it for today. Please tell me in the comments what kind of videos you would like. And I do want to do videos. I talk about things all the time to myself that I want to tell y'all, and then I just don't sit down and do it. So I need to quit. Like today, I wasn't doing a video today. This was the last thing on my mind, and I was sitting on the couch and I was just talking to Scott, and he said he was going to watch this another episode of Yellowstone, and I said, well, I'll just go into my room, we call it the guest room, and do my Bible study. And instead I just decided to do a video. So maybe this will get me back into the swing of things. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going to do this year, what your theme is, what your passion is, what your goals are. Let me know, because y'all, we can't wait for the world to go back to normal. And some of the normal we probably wouldn't look if we went back to 2019. We might not want some of that normal back. So we're plowing through a new path. We're plowing forth. We're going to make our own life, and all that noise, I'm blocking out all that noise. All that noise is gone. Okay, it's going to happen whether I pay attention to it or not. So all I can do is make my world. You can create your own world. You see people online like they live out in a fairy cottage in the middle of the woods. We can all do that to some extent. Of course, while still being responsible and normal and helpful to others. But you can create what you want. And if we are kind of going into the end times, then that's going to happen anyway. But should we sit and fear it or think about it and wonder how bad is it going to get? How high are groceries and the gas going to get? Yeah, we could focus on that. Or we could focus on putting on, I wish I had rose-colored glasses right now. Let's see. We're going to put on our rose-colored glasses, and we're going to look at the positive. And one last thing, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm over. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.